All right, folks, we're getting on to the next seal, and something that I want to re-emphasize is the fact that they all kind of have to happen like a domino effect, right? You have to have the first seal go on before the second seal opens. You got to have the second seal go on before the third seal opens. And of course, you have to have the third seal go on before the fourth seal opens. Why? Because they trigger one another, right? So we have already talked about the final Antichrist, and the preview of things to come centers around the fact that the white horse is symbolic of or attributed to a totalitarian ruler. Of course, the ultimate totalitarian ruler will be the final Antichrist, which we have not seen yet, nor will we see until we are actually raptured. But it is interesting how this totalitarian ruler who gains the acceptance and the power given to him by everybody else will be an actual warmongerer. And it is very interesting to see that because he comes originally on the premise of peace, but he brings war. So let's read this. It says, and this is, by the way, Revelation chapter 6, verse 3. It says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from earth, and they that should kill one another, and that there was given unto him a great sword. And so this is something that we know happens when a totalitarian regime comes into place. Now, I've talked about this before. We have had many antichrists come into the picture, not the final one yet. We'll see him once we are removed from this earth. And the result of all of these antichrists ruling in their totalitarian regimes has always been war. War is the first place they go to because they need war to scapegoat some of their philosophies and ideals. They need war to rally people to sort of ignore the gaslighting that they're doing. They need war to be able to nationalize ungodliness so that they can move on doing what they're doing. And so when this final Antichrist comes, he is going to use war. The unfortunate part about it is this is war that will take place when the Spirit of God is no longer restraining all of it. And the result of that war is going to be absolutely horrendous. Now, we see this right now because anytime you begin to see the increase of wars, it's a result of somebody ruling under a totalitarian regime and a way of thinking, and they have to bring it in order to be able to produce the kind of results that they do. And guys, I hope you see this is why we as Christians need to be involved in the political arena, because the Bible calls us that restraining force. And so as terrible as war is, and as horrible as we've seen it be throughout the years, from the extermination of the Jews to all of the other things that have happened, folks, it will be way, way worse when it happens the final time, when the final Antichrist comes into the picture, and it is terrible. Now, there will be a few more wars after the one noted here in Revelation chapter 6, but it's going to be unrestrained, and the results are going to be absolutely terrible. So, that is the second seal. It's a bad one, folks, but remember, it's a preview of things to come. When that final second seal happens, folks, it's not going to be pretty. So make sure you are not here on this earth. Make sure you've been raptured. Only way to do that is to seek the Lord with all of your heart and say, God, forgive me of my sins. Come into my heart, change my life. And I think you've got the insurance you'll need. All right. God bless you guys. Jesus is coming soon.